Black History Month, My Angola by Victoria Rudolph. This is the US flag. This is the Union Jack flag. And this is the Angolan flag. And this is me, with my little cousin. I live in London, in central London, born and bred. I've always lived here, studied here, and now I work here. London is the capital city of England, which makes up part of the United Kingdom, which sits in Europe. So yes, I was born and bred in Europe. If you catch a flight about 8 hours across the North Atlantic Ocean, we get to New York, where you're based. If we zoom in, we can see NYC. If we zoom in even further, we can see the 5 boroughs. We can go up to the Bronx and maybe even see your school. There are about 2 million black people in New York, or descendants of Africa, African Americans. There are about 40 million African Americans in the whole of the United States. And all of them come from the rich continent of Africa. And Africa is made up of many, many, many different countries. There are actually 54 countries in Africa. And many African Americans actually come from Angola, because it was a very important part of the slave trade. For me, Angola is where my family are from today. So I go often to visit my family, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about it. The capital of Angola is Luanda, and it's a beautiful city, and the country is full of culture and music. So let's see more. Angola is rich in oil, in diamonds, in agriculture. At one point, only a few years ago, Luanda, the capital city, was one of the most expensive cities in the world. More expensive than New York, London, Hong Kong. But also there is extreme poverty and division in wealth between the people. So in this video, I'm just going to show you a few different shots that I took when I was there visiting my family, just to share a little bit of what the country is like. The population of Angola is around 31 million, which is just shy of the 40 million African Americans we have in the USA. The official language is Portuguese because it was colonized by the Portuguese. However, we have around 60-70 different languages that are spoken in Angola, because it's a collection of different tribes, different villages, different cultures, all under the one name of Angola. There are beautiful beaches, beautiful waterfalls, deserts, mountains, jungles, all types of wildlife and animals. Here, me and my cousins are in the sea. We went to visit the island of Musulu, which is a beautiful island off the coast of Luanda. There are many tourist spots in Angola for people to visit. We have tourists from all over Africa. Many different countries come to visit Angola. Also from Europe, many Portuguese travel, obviously because it's a similar language. We have Latin Americans that visit, Brazilians specifically. It's just a very scenic country. Like many African countries, we were colonized and we had to fight for our independence against those colonizers. The War of Independence ended in 1975. We celebrate Independence Day on the 11th of November each year. Following this, we had a civil war which ended in 2002. But since then, the country has been at peace had a lot of prosperity, and the youth, as you can see at this street party that me and my cousin went to, looking forward to the future. This is just a street party. Literally, we parked the car, we played loud music from the car, opened the boot, and just danced in the street, had a barbecue. Just some of the things you can do in Angola. We have such a rich culture of music and dance. We invented kizomba, we invented samba, we invented kuduro, all really famous dances on the global stage, in Angola, in Africa as a whole. So I just put some clips of these dances just for you to see. This is me and my cousin dancing in the kitchen. I love my country. I love visiting my family. I love the music and watching the shows, even when I'm here in the UK. And yeah, I am so lucky to have this second culture. Even though I'm born and bred in the UK, I am Black, Angolan, African first and foremost. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned a little bit more about Angola. One fact before I go, we actually celebrate Black History Month in the UK in the month of October and not February. In my house, we celebrate it every day is a celebration of our heritage. And I hope you celebrate yours.